Hey, if you're in sales, especially if you're in real estate sales or in the mortgage industry, please don't ever ask this question again. Ever. Just get rid of it altogether, throw it out. This is Tad Fulton with Rise Up in Real Estate, and what I want to tell you today is if you spend a lot of your time asking this question, you're wasting time, and I'm going to tell you why. Don't ask people, how's the market? Don't pick up the phone and call a coach or call a client or call a colleague and say, how's the market? And this is why you shouldn't be doing that, because that question is empty. You know why? Number one, lazy. Lazy because you're probably not going to change based on the answer, right? If you called up a friend and said, how's the market? And they said bad, you're going to start working harder. They said really good, you're going to start working less? Probably not. Analyze why you're asking that question. It's just lazy. It's not going to change any of your activities. Number two, you know why you shouldn't ask that question? Number two, because you can't control the market. You can't. You cannot control the market. All you can control is what you do in a current market. We all know this, but it's almost like we're checking the weather. Like if you call somebody up and you say, how's the weather? I went to Denver not too long ago and I did call ahead and I said, how's the weather? You know why I called ahead to check on the weather? So that I could prepare myself for when I get there. It's not the same in the market because the market doesn't change as quickly as the weather. If you find out the weather's bad, you need to wear rain gear. If you find out the market is bad, you can't put on rain gear to protect yourself against the market. It's a different kind of temperature that you're taking, no pun intended. So you can't control it, right? All you control is your activities. Number three, why you should never ask that question? Because the market is not equal to your market. It just absolutely is not. It doesn't mean if the market is bad that your business is bad. Matter of fact, it doesn't mean if the market is good that your business is going to be good. The only thing that you can control is the day-to-day activities, the things that you need to do in order to make your market solid. Have you ever succeeded when the market was down? Have you ever done poorly when the market was up? Have you ever asked your peers, hey, how are you doing? And they are doing great and you're doing bad, or they're doing bad and you're doing great. Did 2007, in the greatest recession of all time, did people sell real estate? Were their mortgages even written back then? Absolutely. Right now, with the different changing in the market, the pivot, the shift, whatever you want to call it, and people ask you, how's the market? Do you hear some people doing good and some people doing bad? Have you had good months and bad months? Yeah, probably everything to do with your activities day to day, nothing to do with the market. So if you can't ask this question anymore, and I dare you not to, it's going to be hard because it just rolls off our tongue. The interesting thing is most of our customers and clients are asking us this every day. And believe me, if you learn this dialogue, this is an interesting conversation to have with a customer or client, because the market really doesn't affect them either. What matters to a customer or client is what is their why. What's the objective for why they're buying and selling real estate? Sometimes a market will pause that, but sometimes a market will increase their activity. It doesn't have anything to do with the market. Like bad market doesn't mean everybody's not going to buy. Good market doesn't mean that everybody's going to buy, right? So what should you be doing instead of you asking this question? You can't ask this question anymore. You're not going to ask it. Here's what you should do. You should act as if every market is a down market. Then you'd be safe, right? If you act as if every market's a down market, because imagine I ask you that question, or you ask me the question, how's the market? You're not going to do that anymore, but what if you did? You asked me that question and I said, oh man, it's really bad. If you were the kind of person, which I think you're not, that you're going to start changing your activities based on that market, what would you do? You're going to start acting as if every market's a down market, and I'm going to give you 4 things that you need to do in that market. Number 1, you should always live below your means. Did you hear what I said? Live below your means. A lot of times we see this in our world. The market is good. People buy big houses. They buy big boats. They buy expensive cars. The market is bad. They sell or give back big houses. They sell or give back big boats. They sell or give back big cars. You should be in a pattern of always living below your means. Number 2, what should you do? You should build reserves. What this means is you're watching your expenses and you're growing your reserves. Those 2 things are very simple to do if you know what you spend, if you know what your means are, if you know, like we've talked about in these videos before, if you know what your entrepreneur's mantra is, if you know what it is that you need to make in order to live, then you live below your means. So number 1, live below your means. Number 2, build your reserves always. Number 3, get rid of the bad stuff in your life. Get rid of the bad stuff. Get rid of bad habits. get rid of bad people, get rid of everything in your life that you can get rid of. In a bad market, in a down market, you can't afford to have all that stuff around. It just brings you down. It takes you off center. It makes you lose your focus. So get rid of that. And number 4, increase the good stuff. Find strong relationships. Find coaches, colleagues, and friends that resonate with this type of mindset that you're starting to live. Build those relationships. Increase your good habits. When the market is down, what do? We start making phone calls again. We start doing mailers. We start doing this or that. When business is rough, we increase our marketing. We increase our outreach. Always do that stuff in any market. It'd be really cool if I asked you how's the market and you would say to me, my market is amazing. I don't know any other market. I don't pay attention to any other market. I don't buy into any other market. I'm apathetic. I am numb to any other market than the market that I am involved in for myself. And believe you me that what I'm going to do with my market is build it. No matter the surroundings, I'm going to build it. Again, this is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I hope today helps you build your market.